guys, my name's Doug with Infotainment.com. Today we're in the new body Wrangler JL 2018 and up. This also pertains to the 2020 and up Jeep Gladiator JT. We recently upgraded to the 8.4-inch screen here, and we still have the manual AC climate controls. When I say manual, that means you have to manually turn the dials for not only the temperature, but also which vent you want it to come out and the fan speed. So one of the big reasons why we're going to change this out is because when you go from the UAA option code, which is the base model radio, to the larger screen radio, you lose the volume dial. Now you can always use the steering wheel control switches for volume and for tuning and stuff like that, but if you want a volume knob on this particular center stack here, you got to replace it. So we have the solution here at Infotainment.com. It's all pre-programmed. So what we'll do is we'll send you something a little like this. We will send you one or two of these Genie programmers by OBDGenie.com, depending on the vehicle. Check out the advertisement on our website if you need one or two. And then you will also get the bypass part. So let's get started. The only tool you'll need to do this entire process is just a pry tool. So basically what we're going to want to do is just pull down on the knee bolster just a little bit in the corner here. We're going to stick our pry tool behind the climate control, and we just pop it out of place. It's just held in with retaining clips, and we're going to disconnect the two connectors. Now, the unit that we send you may or may not have this start-stop button here. If it doesn't, you can just pull the one off of your climate control and put it on there. It's just held in with a couple little screws. But nevertheless, we're just going to plug the new one in and then just pop it back into place. Then down here, we'll put the knee bolster back in as well. Now, if we were to turn the vehicle on, the volume would work, but the climate controls would not. The AC would not turn on. So that's why we need the OBD Genie programmer. All right, now to program your Jeep, you are going to use this OBD Genie tool or fob. But before you run it, you have to disconnect the security gateway module, which is located just above your OBD2 port. You'll notice two connectors here. So you're going to want to reach up, press in the tabs, and then pull them out of the module. And then plug these two connectors into the gateway bypass. Now that this is connected, now we're going to put the vehicle in the run position, plug it into the OBD2 port. Now we can plug in our programmer. You'll see a series of lights. What we're waiting for is the green light. We now have the green light, so we can disconnect it and stow it away. We can now turn the vehicle off and then plug these two connectors back into the security gateway module. Alright, now that the Genie programmer has been run, and I went ahead and installed the two connectors back into the security gateway module, and I removed the bypass, which we no longer need. What we're going to want to do is start the vehicle, let it initialize, check to see if our climate controls are working. If not, we're going to turn the vehicle off, let it sleep. You got to let it sleep sometimes up to an hour, guys, until the computer and the radio are fully communicating with each other. So if you go to climate and you turn the fan speed up and down and nothing's really working, that means it hasn't pulled all the programming parameters to the radio yet. So we're going to go ahead and shut the vehicle off, let it sleep. I'll probably let it sleep for about 15-20 minutes. I'll come back, check, and if it's still not working, let it sleep again. Sometimes it takes several times for it to communicate, but eventually it will work. All right, guys, we let the system sleep here for a while again. So let's go ahead and try it again. All right, right away, it's now working. Such a cool little upgrade here. Not only are you going to gain the volume control, but you're also going to gain the tuning capabilities with these two dials here. Now you have the digital climate control here. So even though you see the slider over here on the passenger side, we didn't install dampers on each vent, so that's technically not going to work. So just keep it on sync. So as you adjust the driver's side, the passenger side will always be the same. Okay? That renders these two buttons useless, and that renders this slider useless. So just make sure it's always on sync. But now, guys, now you have the capability to control the fan from not only the climate control, but also here on the touchscreen. So just a really cool upgrade. You also gain automatic temperature control. So if you just hit auto, you set it to your desired temperature, and it stays at that temperature with the thermostat. So similar to your home, the auto feature works really well too. Everything else on here works. Those of you who had auto start stop, that also works. You know, as you go around, you now can turn the screen on and off, mute, so on and so forth. So just a great upgrade here for not only the 8.4-inch UAQ, but this also pertains to the UAG, the 7-inch screen. So just a cool little upgrade here. Come check us out at Infotainment.com. Thanks for watching, guys.